So hold on, after all that buildup, after all that conspiracy, after months, years actually, of all of this.
I'm telling you, there could be some national security problems here. Because, ladies and gentlemen, nobody knows how much material people have on Jeffrey Epstein. Who was videoed where those videos are.
So since Trump got elected, everyone in MAGA has been waiting for this secret bombshell to release about the Epstein files. You know what it is that they've been saying. There's no way that he took his own life. This only happened because of the Clintons. Everyone within the deep state was involved, so therefore they needed to get rid of him to keep him silent. And so the expectation was when they saw Kash Patel and Dan Bongino now being the heads of the FBI, finally, we're going to get some information. You attach Pam Bondi to that, and within a day, all of the Epstein files should be released. But remember, when it actually came time to release the files, they gave these to the influencers.
What?
I saw y'all on the internet coming for Kash Patel saying he's day 5 and we haven't gotten the Epstein files. Well, I'm here outside the West Wing, and look at what we got today. The Epstein files, baby. Let's make America safe again.
You serious? There was nothing in our hand beyond the information that we were already privy to. And so the expectation now rolls to, well, they're studying and they're examining. And then they come up with this report about they're looking over tens of thousands of video.
James Comer said yesterday that all the Epstein files are missing. Can you confirm that the status of them? They still haven't heard from you.
No, the FBI, the FBI, they're reviewing, there are tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child porn. And there are hundreds of victims. And no one victim will ever get released. It's just the volume, and that's what they're going through right now. The FBI is diligently going through that. I haven't seen that statement, but I'll call him later and find out.
The entire time, they made it seem as if there's this big bombshell that's getting ready to be released. You're going to get names, you're going to get dates, there's going to be potentially video that's going to be released. And then on top of that, the last question that they're going to answer is, did he really off himself? There have been thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands of hours dedicated just to asking that one question. Conspiracies everywhere. And one of the heads of those conspiracies is Dan Bongino.
The FBI and the IG, the Inspector General looking into the death of Epstein this weekend, had damn well better handle this quick. They better handle this by the numbers, and they better handle this publicly. Folks, I'm going to wait till the facts come out. I don't engage in theories I can't back up. But I think Joe and I would both agree the questions surrounding this alleged suicide are numerous and are worth entertaining and worth getting to the bottom of quickly.
I'm telling you, there could be some national security problems here. Because, ladies and gentlemen, nobody knows how much material people have on Jeffrey Epstein. Who was videoed where those videos are. I was told by someone a long time ago, a very knowledgeable reporter, and it's not my information. I'm not hiding. I mean, oh, you're hiding up for some foreign government. You're protecting. I'm not protecting anyone. I'm only telling you what I was told.
So now Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, they do this interview with Maria Bartiromo, and, well, nothing to see here is kind of what they state.
You said Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know a suicide when you see one, and that's what that was.
He killed himself. You want me to? I've seen the whole file. He killed himself.
I know it's hard work.
That is not what you said.
So if I'm being 100% honest, it just kind of sucks all the fun out of the conspiracy, the theories, the connection, the dates, all of the speculation put out there, only to find out there's nothing to see here, that the government report is actually exactly what it is that they said. And so MAGA kind of understood. MAGA calmed down. No, they didn't. Now the new conspiracy. So MAGA heard Dan say there's nothing to see here. And now the new conspiracy that they're going with is Dan's the deep states. I'm not lying to you. There's whole videos now asking, is Dan and Kash Patel the deep states? People are accusing them of selling out, saying that they're not buying it. I think I even saw one video asking if Dan and Kash Patel were cloned. I swear to you, you couldn't make this stuff up if you tried. And now, because people don't believe them, they're begging for receipts.
What good is it to hold that back at this point? Release photos. Give us the timeline. Let us understand what you've seen so that conspiracy theories go away completely and we can all see plainly, if it is true, that he killed himself.
Wait, what are you talking about? I thought we could all sleep well at night now knowing that Epstein legitimately killed himself, right?
What was that?
Did that just come out?
It's just two guys that I really like. I mean, I love Bongino, but he's a friend of mine. But you weren't convinced by that?
No.
Why?
I mean, just I've dug into that, and it's just so spooky.
But to be fair, though, it looks like Kash and Dan got a phone call. Do you notice how when actual information comes to light, all of the conspiracy just kind of disappears? Remember what happened with Tucker Carlson? 4 months he went on a tirade talking about Dominion voting, but it was proven in his own text messages that he didn't even believe what it is that he was stating to his public. It was just good for clicks. But Kash has been doing his part to make sure that he could shut down all the conspiracies that have been built up for years. All the while, people were happy because he was going to be the head of the FBI, and they thought that what he was going to do was release all the files that would just confirm all the conspiracy that was already out there. But
I never believed that the CIA killed Kennedy.
No. You're talking to a guy that's read the entire JFK file.
You've seen all the secret stuff?
I've seen all of that, and I've seen the 7 pages of the 9/11 report. I've seen it all.
You don't say that to people that you can't tell what you saw. Should the Kennedy stuff be released?
Yes.
Is there anything there that is like, is anybody alive?
The problem is, the things that we can't release have nothing to do with the questions you guys are asking. That's about as far as I can go on it. But like the answers you guys want, you pretty much have them. There's very minimal stuff that can't be seen for things that you wouldn't even think are related to that.
Why can't we release them?
And you're thinking temporally, like, did it stop back then? Right? You know, the way intelligence works is you're always developing it. Where did I get that? Where did that go? Oh, hey, I found that guy 5 years ago. Let's go talk to him. Where does that get us? You know, it's a little bit bigger of a jigsaw puzzle. I mean, it's the same. Look, so the 7 pages of the 9/11 report, yes, overnight, that needs to come out. I'm telling you, that's got to go. And there will be some people that are pissed off.
So that's it. Show's over. Nothing to see here.
You have stupid MAGA brain.
Up until the next conspiracy, that is.
Hey everyone, Judicial Watch just sued for the Epstein records. We want the lists, the client lists, pretty much any document the Justice Department or the FBI have about this scandal. I know records have been turned over, but we asked for the records, and we've been getting the runaround from both the Justice Department and the FBI. So the best way to ensure all the records are turned over is to sue in federal court, and that's where we are now. We want to know what records there are. If there are any that we can't have, why not? Where do they search for the records? All that basic information. And it's well past time for the American people to get the full truth about this big scandal.
But MAGA is really starting to lose their patience with Kash because it seems that this type of subject is more of the things that he's focused on as opposed to the reason why they thought he was originally put in the position, which was something that they were looking forward to.
We will shut off the machinery that feeds money into Iran. We will no longer have 100 hostages still in captivity, Israeli and American and otherwise, by Hamas and Iran's Hezbollah mercenary forces. We need America to wake up and prioritize Israel and bring home Israelis and make sure we stand by our #1 ally in Israel.
Messages for Kash Patel. You better fucking tranquilize me or get one of those Men in Black fucking blinker things to make my memory go away, because the fact that you talk nothing but shit about how you're going to take down the elite motherfuckers in Congress and Washington and Hollywood, and now you focus on people making fun of Jews as a priority, completely throwing the Epstein shit to the side, and I'm supposed to act like what? I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm gonna call your ass out every fucking day.
So apparently a lot of them feel like that. But let me know what it is that you guys think. Do you think they were on the up and up? Nothing to see here? Or have the deep state actually gotten to them? Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and I will see you again on the next one. Be easy, y'all.
Did Jeffrey Epstein hang himself, or did somebody kill him?
Senator, I believe he hung himself in a cell in the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Are you going to release all the information about that?
Senator, we are working through that right now with the Department of Justice.
When do you think you'll have it done, Kash?
I think in the near future, sir.
Like before I die?
Senator, we've been working on that, and we're doing it in a way that protects victims and also doesn't put out into the ether information that is irrelevant for production of the public, such as CSAM.